sisters. It is an honor to stand before you as ABWA 2024 Top 10 Businesswoman. There were 3 amazing questions that all had a significant meaning to me. I chose the one that stood out the most to me, that resonated with me the most. From then until now, how has ABWA affected you personally and professionally? Wow. I could go on and on and on about this amazing organization of women where I found my strength, comfort, bravery to pursue my life dream. My story goes a little like this. I was sitting at home in my favorite chair, eating vanilla bean ice cream and watching my favorite HGTV show, Love It or List It. When I received this phone call from this funny, witty, cheeky, and beautiful young lady, Miss Janice Hall Fowler, invited me to a meeting. She invited me into an upcoming meeting in May. Well, you know how this story is about to go. I attended the meeting and was captivated by the professional speaker that evening. She was engaging, enthusiastic, positive. To my surprise, she was in private practice for herself as a psychotherapist. Her energy was intoxicating for me. The 2017 ABWA theme was Be Bold, Be Brave, Be You. On June 1st, 2017, I became a member. After attending my first meeting, I was stunned, I was stuck. My journey started in that very moment as I wrote down some much needed tools that I placed in my toolbox that night to get me started with my journey as an entrepreneur. When I first became a member, I was low on synergy, energy, productivity, and motivation. I lacked self-confidence in being a leader. My lack of confidence at that time was embedded as a childhood trauma that I faced with a speech impediment that I dealt with early on in my childhood as a 7-year-old in first grade. I was a shy student who sat quietly, listening and not talking much. However, I was bound to let that not defeat me. As the years went along, I overcame the fear of my inadequacies to speak well. However, the fear would creep in from time to time and cause me to have flashbacks, to second guess myself and procrastinate. Well, since my introduction into ABWA, I have found my synergy with a group of women who are my cheerleaders, my motivators, my mentors. As I look at the 4 tenets that ABWA stands for: leadership, education, networking opportunities, national exposure, those tenets over the years have provided me with the opportunity to flourish as a businesswoman and as a leader. I stand before you today as a 2024 Top 10, in which I never, ever, ever imagined in my wildest dreams that I would be on this platform with 9 phenomenal women. As I look back at my journey, I attribute much of my success now as a board-certified licensed therapist and co-owner of Angels Mental Health Counseling Services to women like you, who have paved the way for me, encouraged me, and were my biggest cheerleaders. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge these 2 iconic ladies here today who have been my inspiration on my journey and my mentors. Miss Janice Hall Fowler, Newberry, Women Connecting Women, Newberry, South Carolina. Miss Anna Davis, Columbia Triac Chapter, Columbia, South Carolina. In closing, I leave with you this. My thoughts are: enjoy your journey, embrace the unknown, capture the moment, write your story, change the colors of your fonts, and the size of your fonts. It's your story to write. I am Doris Harrison, and I thank you for allowing me to give you a little piece of my story as your 2024 Top 10 recipient.